Hit Pizza Hut for a supreme pizza.
Dick was a iron worker, and Dick and Deanna took a honeymoon a year after being married. He started to work at Pizza Hut to pay off his credit card bills. He enjoyed Pizza Hut more than doing the iron working, so he kept working his way up through Pizza Hut and eventually decided to open up his own franchise group.
Dick had a way of teaching great values and wanted to make sure that not only did you do your job, but you became part of the Pizza Hut family.
He had philosophies about business and how to run an organization and manage it that I took down to the Indiana Senate. The Senate was modernized with a lot of Freeland's concepts.
He never envisioned being that large, but he always wanted to make sure that he would never outgrow the people that he can develop.
I'll never forget going to his office, and he had pictures of all of his restaurant general managers in this inverted pyramid. They were up at the top and he was down at the very bottom, because he told me his job was to support them and help them be as good as they could possibly be.
He expected a lot of those who worked for him, but he also gave back. He treated them like family.
You know, as a father, he was very loving and caring, but I think as a mentor, you know, he was just an excellent coach.
You know, you saw the franchisees from all over the country. Some of them had 10 times the number of Pizza Huts that Dick had, all trooping in here and sit at his feet and learn how to run a business properly, because he was the most successful Pizza Hut franchisee in America.
We're now sitting in the Pizza Hut headquarters, and you just look at this building, it gives you some idea.
Known for having the highest volume stores throughout the country.
But beyond that, he had a really good sense of what needed to be done in the community.
That's the special part of the Freelands. Yes, they did well in their business career, but they did so much for this community because they cared.
Being involved in the community was always a passion of his, and encouraged that among people who worked for him.
Pizza Hut allows their staff to go to some site, and often they would pick the rescue mission. If you go to Kara's house, our women's shelter, you'll see a beautiful garden that was put in place by the Pizza Hut staff.
In the role of an executive director of a not-for-profit, there's a lot of times when you feel you're just really alone. And that corporation stood by our side to better the people that we served, and those were people with disabilities.
Pizza Hut really treats our bigs and littles like royalty. Big and the little can walk into the store and they can do their relationship, they can eat their meal. 50% is taken off. But more importantly, it's a backdrop for our bigs and littles to get together and have meaningful conversations.
My little brother and I were having pizza, and I set him up front with a $5 bill to pay for it. And he came back and they gave him change for a $10 bill. And he wanted to keep the $5. And I said, now, would you like to lose $5? What does that mean to you? So he went back and took the $5 back.
It's quite inspiring to think of all of the conversations that young people have with their big over pizza.
They're really committed to kids. I can remember as a parent, the Book It program.
Kids are given the opportunity, if they read books, they get what we call a passport. And if they get a certain number of stickers, then they get a free personal pan.
They loved getting that little coupon, and I swear that's the only reason why my son read books, because he knew that he could take that card and get his personal pan pizza. They'll probably never know how many kids really learn to read because of that simple program.
He has done so much in this community, and Deanna was side by side with him all along the way.
If you're talking about Dick Freeland and a funny story, it almost always had to do with a cat sound.
His cat call, he used to make it.
He'd do like a kind of like that. And the way he did it, like you couldn't tell where it was coming from.
And he would have people looking up in ceiling tiles for a cat.
One time I was going to the dentist, he did that. And everyone was looking for this cat.
They had unloaded buses trying to find the cat.
Taxis and airplanes.
I mean, you name it, that cat had gone in quite a few places.
It was just very well thought of.
He was a guy who would come into the store and give you a hug.
He always had this presence that you really cared.
I had had a accident, and, pardon me, Dick and Deanna always wanted to make sure that I knew that I would have a position with this company.
Dick's dad was severely disabled with Parkinson's disease, and Dick came to visit him many times, and he did everything feasible that could help his dad. 25 years later, Dick now became disabled, and the picture in my mind that was so warm and kind was that his grandson, Tyler, stayed all night next to him, slept even on the floor to take care of his granddad.
His smile, really, I think about a lot. He just loved, and so that smile I kind of associate with love.
He had a very sensitive and kind side to him that most people didn't observe. He's greatly missed.
Congratulations on a tremendous community supporter.
Thank you for investing in the lives of the many who are homeless and destitute in our community.
With all your impact of what you've done, you've made our area a better place to live.
Congratulations on the Don Wolf Award honoring Dick and Deanna Freeland, all the employees, the Pizza Hut leadership team.
We appreciate the past, the present, and we're so excited about our future relationship with Pizza Hut.